In this 5-part video, I want to talk about how an event need not be an intrusive violation physically or emotionally for an individual to experience intense emotional impact, but something seemingly benign that can cause the same degree of distress for an individual. The repercussions of these situations that look mild on the face of it can be noticeable later in life. I will start off with talking about the event, then I will speak about its feeling and impact on the individual, how it can creep into their life later, and how people may view it. In the end, I will speak about how the individuals could themselves work towards a resolution. In this video, I will talk about a childhood event where Betty broke her leg and had to be eliminated from the school sports day class drill. Usually, there were these sessions held in the morning, but she had to stay in class alone, where the other children practiced for about 2 hours in the field. Betty knew that she couldn't participate, but was not informed about how long she was meant to stay in class, and was misguided by her parents about the length of time it would take her to heal, which is a white lie. She wanted to at least witness the rehearsals and be with the children, but that did not happen. And she had to attend school, so she couldn't miss her classes. It wasn't a flexi time like COVID, so she couldn't not attend her classes because there were no online classes. Betty felt abandoned, lonely, helpless, scared, unsafe, and was caught crying by a teacher who asked her to stop crying, and not too politely, or so she interpreted at the time. This developed a fear in her, and resultantly, she suppressed the urge to cry and had a smiling face when the children came back for sports day practice. But she also felt a sense of relief because she was now not alone. Later in life, when Betty was injured or experienced a physical ailment, she found herself alone and without support. This brought back the same feelings of helplessness, fear, loneliness, because she was carrying the distress of that childhood incident when she broke her leg. Now, it may not be the exact direct link, and she may have attracted several such instances which led to the same feelings when she was emotionally distraught. But the point is that if the experience of a situation causes distress, then you manifest several such situations and they corroborate your feelings as being right, as you can assume that this is how it usually is in such situations because you have so much of evidence. If you tell people, they can come up with some pretty unhelpful statements like, "That's not a big deal," or "You know what happened to me?" And they will go on to tell you something which sounds worse from an imagery viewpoint, or "Get over it, it was like 20 years ago." But Betty had experienced it in a manner that caused a different kind of suffering, and she attached a different meaning to it. People you speak with may not find this or another injury to be a big deal, but they will have different triggers that can lead to a similar kind of suffering that Betty endured. Usually, if there is a more transparent conversation between the teachers and the parents with the child about what to expect and why, in this case that she cannot be part of the drill, and come up with a better way to keep the child involved and also let her know for how long this will go on, then there is an expectation setting. So she knows what to expect. There is lesser confusion, she is more mentally prepared, and the situation will be less emotionally wounding. However, if such incidents have already happened and you're an adult and you find yourself isolated when such an incident occurs again, it is essential to fully feel the experience with the entirety of the emotion that you experience without initially trying to distract yourself with something that makes you feel better. This takes away the emotional charge from a situation if done over time. Once you're not engulfed with the fear of the emotions that you experience in that moment, which means that you have processed the emotions to a certain degree, you should surely do something to elevate your mood. And practically, please ask for help from people around if you get injured. That's all I have to share in this video. Please do comment if you have a different perspective, and I would be interested to know your views. Creating these videos help me with inner reflection. I hope that the content on my channel can help you to reflect on your emotions. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next video.